we had a huge area in our foyer that the owner and a few other people would set up a community altar. And so all of the staff members and a lot of our regulars and just people that came through the restaurant a lot were able to drop off little photographs. You know, usually they had a photocopied photograph in a frame or some sort of little, we would buy pan de muerto, which is a bread that you usually leave at an altar and leave it there. And over the course of the month, it would just become this thing that got bigger and bigger. And it was very special because it was a restaurant. And so usually you have a lot of people coming and going, and we had so many regulars and so many people that had a connection with the restaurant that it would just become this big overflowing, like kind of homage to, you know, the people that everyone around us, you know, loved and missed. And so I wanted to kind of bring that here, putting together the altar for the gallery. I collected a lot of things from Mexico just throughout my travels. Obviously the images of the calaca or the skeletons are cool, for lack of a better word, but I just really love them. A lot of mine are music related. They sell them throughout Mexico. You can buy them not just for Day of the Dead, but like if you're changing careers or someone moves to a new place or something, you might buy them. One of these little calacas that's dressed as a mailman or is in a kitchen or, you know, some sort of significant kind of object or event or person. So I've collected quite a few of those, and then putting together the altar, you usually have a 3-tier, and the bottom tier is where you leave things like soap and a washcloth and usually a mirror. And that is kind of the place where you're essentially inviting, you know, the dead or your loved ones that have passed back into the community or back into the family over the holiday. And so this is an opportunity for them to freshen up. There's usually some treats like pan de muerto or some kind of sweets. Oftentimes it's something that is like your little sinful things, like if your grandma really liked those weird, you know, marshmallow peanuts or something, you might put them in there, or, you know, your grandfather maybe had a cigar or something, so you would leave that there for them. The second part is snack time, so you would leave fruits and all those little treats on the second tier, as well as like, oftentimes there's humorous little things, books, their favorite poem, a passage, something for them to remind them of their life, of the joys of life during when they were alive. And then the top shelf is usually photographs and altar pieces, like some of the crosses and some of the calacas or the skeletons. And that is where you sort of gather those images, and it's basically, you know, the calling of, you know, so they recognize where they're going and things like that. So.
Next up, we have a submission titled, There in Black and White. Nothing is as clear as it seems. Anne freshly points out that confusion is everywhere in the things we say, write, and do. Nothing is so clear and simple as being there in black and white. Models Katie and Katrina use this contrast of black and white to provide a shimmering illusion of op art tonight. Are you confused?
Hey, I'm Devin Cole.
I'm Jeanette Lloyd.
I'm Louie. Good morning.
This is Louie Bartos.
Today we're going to be doing some basic splicing with Louie. So we're going to go over from the very beginning some of the tools that you need and some of the types of rope that we'll be using and best type of rope for this. So Louie, what do you have there?
This is the old style rope. This is manila. And what they're using over there is polydac, and you have to treat them differently. And we'll go over some of the characteristics of them later, but right now we'll just get into the splicing because we have to learn a couple of little basic things, the real basic things. One is to make a constrictor knot. Do you remember how to do that?
Of course.
You do?
I do. Do you want to test me?
No.
Well, you should.
Why do I get myself into this?
So what kind of supplies are we going to need for this?
Okay. What you need for basic splicing, just good fit. And I have, that's one that just purchased.
What is that?
Mine.
It's a fit.
A fit. And this is a Swedish fit.
So I have a 27-foot sailboat, and I overuse the bowline on everything.
Yeah.
What am I most likely going to want to be able to replace using a knot like that, but start using a splice instead?
Okay, if you have dock lines, permanent dock lines,
Right.
then you definitely want to splice, splice your ends where you hook it over a bollard.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Can you explain the hashtag, Lexi?
It's for Judy Lee because she's a nice person. She's a good person.
Perfect. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
My name is Jerry Beluda, and I'm with the Diamond Girls Motorcycle Club of Alaska. And I'm here with my Diamond Girl sisters and my daughter Carly. And we are here for the Choose Respect ride because we believe in women and no violence, and that's what we're all about. So yeah, we're here representing strong women in Alaska.
I'm here because I think choosing respect is important. It's all about character, finding ways to be kind and polite and nice, and respecting the elders and finding ways to say yes.
Hi, I'm Catherine Haggerty. I'm here because I want respect all around for the earth, for people that are different than ourselves, for men and women alike, and it just makes, it's common friendliness.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think we had a really good turnout this year, and it's looking really good, and we're definitely excited to invite everybody to our next events.
It's the 30th anniversary of the Ketchikan-Kaneyama Exchange. How cool is that, right?
It's just so fantastic. Again, that depth and breadth of the opportunities in this town.
Exactly.
Wonderful. The things that there are for youth to do to really experience.
You can do so many things in Ketchikan that you couldn't do anywhere else on the face of this earth.
Absolutely. And one of those things is watch this fantastic parade.
Yep, exactly. And they've got, oh, this is a very cool float. Look at that.
Oh, wow. That's so...
They've got some a cherry blossom tree. They built a bridge. Wow, that could be a contender. I would hate to be a judge.
Yeah.
Wow, that's an amazing float. Holy cow. Look at that. What creativity.
And I love that it has the two sides, the Alaskan
Absolutely.
and the Japanese. And the unity of the bridge.
And this is so important to the Japanese community that they actually sent over a huge contingent, and they had a big event at Dwyer's.
Oh.
I think I just got pelted in the head with a piece of candy. And the whole Diaz family.
Oh.
There's Miss Clara right there. Look at that. How cool.
Oh.
That's wonderful. Someone was telling me that.
Ketchikan tradition.
Yep, the Grand Marshal. Beautiful, wonderful, wonderful. Oh, and look, they're handing out fortune cookies.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, my fortune might say you'll be very tired at the end of this day. Thank you, thank you.
So I'm here with the artist, Ricardo, and we are actually going to do an interview in Spanish, and we're going to also provide the subtitles for that. So bear with me, my Spanish is a little rusty, but I promise I'll do my best to put on some good subtitles later. So, ¿de dónde es usted, Ricardo?
Soy originario de la ciudad de Tijuana, Baja California, México.
Okay.
A mucho orgullo para mi gente.
Sí. ¿Y cuánto tiempo ha pasado aquí en Alaska?
Voy a cumplir 20 años próximamente.
¿Y por qué vino aquí?
Fue casi un error, fue algo como el destino me trajo acá. Yo no venía aquí, ni conocía, ni sabía el nombre de esta bella ciudad.
Sí, sí. ¿Y qué fue la inspiración para esta obra?
Pues como lo mencioné hace momento, el señor Rachel me obligó a que yo lo hiciera, me obligó, caminó cuadras hasta que yo firmara y hiciera esto. Y él es el primer responsable y lo agradezco infinitamente, es como mi padrino y siempre lo voy a mencionar.
Ok, eso, el Rachel. Sí, ok, entonces tenemos que hablar con él también,
Claro,
¿no?
claro que sí.
¿Y cuántas, cómo se dice, pieces de arte ha hecho sobre Alaska?
¿Temas de Alaska?
Sí, como cuántos pedazos
Tengo
de
muchos
arte?
trabajos donde quiera con temas de Alaska también, pinto tótem, pinto la naturaleza, pinto muchos temas de Alaska también. Y si usted viera mi portafolio, mi trabajo es muy variado, muy variado. Pinto cosas del arte clásico, de Alaska, de la naturaleza, muchos temas diferentes. Más bien yo me considero ahora como un pintor que no pinta una sola cultura, sino trato de absorber las culturas de otras locaciones del mundo, otras partes del mundo.
Tasty.
We're here on Tongass Avenue checking out the Waterfront Restaurant for a taste of Southeast, our new show checking out the best of eats here and around Ketchikan. So come on in as we take a taste here at the Waterfront Restaurant. So we're here in the kitchen at the Waterfront Restaurant, and I am with Mary and Cassie.
Hi.
Hi. And this is your guys' family restaurant, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And how many of your family members do you have working here?
We have the 4 main people, but then like me, my mom, we all come and help, and all my other cousins, so.
Awesome.
There's a lot of us.
Yeah, it takes a family to run a restaurant,
It does,
right? It takes a lot of people. Yes. So why do you guys think people come here?
To see Mary. And for the food, of course, the lumpias, the pancit, adobos.
All of my favorite. So what are we going to be making here in the kitchen today?
We are making chicken pancit.
And what kind of noodles do we use for that?
We are using bihon noodles, which is rice noodles.
Cool, awesome. Well, let's check it out.
Yeah. First, she's putting oil. Of course, everything starts with oil.
Always.
Then we have our onions. let it brown a little bit. Then we do our meat, which is chicken. And she's putting this garlic. She actually makes this ahead in some oil, kind of give it more flavor. Then we go with some green beans and chopped carrots. Then we have our celery. Give it that crunch. And then she puts the Maggi seasoning and then some soy sauce and sesame oil. And then sprinkle some pepper, a little teaspoon of MSG. And here's some cabbage. And then we have some broth. What kind of broth is it? Chicken broth.